The following program is a SUTV student production. The views expressed are not necessarily those of Salisbury University, the University System of Maryland, its regents, administration, officers, employees, or representatives.
Such as Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Dane Fries.
At 7:30 in the morning beside the Wayne Street parking lot.
Around the campus.
Good evening and welcome to SUTV Evening News. Tonight, police are still trying to determine the death in the case of a Parkside High student who died this Sunday. The young man was riding his bike on the university's campus with friends when he collapsed. There are still a number of questions that remain surrounding the incident, and the Wacomico County Bureau of Investigation is leading the search for answers. On Sunday, there will be a run walk to honor Rob Schulteis and to support his kids' college fund. Schulteis is the former member of the SU Alumni Association board who recently died after he was struck by a vehicle while out on a run in Fruitland, Maryland. And students are reminded that this Friday is the last day to withdraw from their classes for the semester. Now, Stevie Marie gives us a look at what to expect from the weather this week and into the weekend.
Thank you so much, Eli. Today, the current temperature right now is 66 degrees. The low was 63 degrees and the high is 71 degrees. Today we did experience some high showers and a couple of thunderstorms, but the humidity was at 91%. Let's just take a look at the rain for today. It came from the south to the east coast, but don't worry, it will go towards the mid-Atlantic, so we will not be seeing this tomorrow. And as you can see from this chart, we did experience a lot of rain today. The amount of rain that we have is 1.25 inches if possible. And here are forecast winds. Today it got up to 30 miles per hour, the winds, but it ranged between 18 to 20 miles per hour. Okay, let's just take a look at the planner for tonight. Tonight will be 63 degrees, but it will still have some of those showers for tonight. Tomorrow we will see some sunshine, yay! It will be 74 degrees, and tomorrow night will be clear skies. The 5-day forecast, let's just take a look at it. Thursday, we'll see some clouds linger, and it's going to be up to 74 degrees, so it's going to be really nice. Friday and Saturday, both 62 degrees, so it's going to be a great Halloween weekend for all you folks. Sunday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 67 and a low of 50. And Monday, it's going to be scattered showers and 68 degrees and a low of 51. I'm meteorologist Stevie Marie. Back to you, Eli.
Thank you so much for that, Stevie. And don't forget, Election Day is this Tuesday, November 3rd. You can go online to find your polling location if you are unsure where to vote. With Election Day approaching, we sat down with outgoing Mayor Jim Ireton to talk to him about why he made the decision not to run for re-election, but instead for a seat on the City Council.
It's been 6 years now. Our crime rate now is at the lowest level since 1992. Downtown, more people visiting, eating, drinking, shopping than in the last 30 years. So there were a lot of goals that I had that have been met, and I thought, how can I still be involved? I decided that in order to push forward the things that I thought were important, I had to have a vote. Mayor doesn't have a vote. The mayor doesn't set the agenda for the City Council. So it's been nice. It's been a wonderful experience, and I thank everyone at the university for being a part of this last 6 years, the ups and downs, the hards, the easies, all of those things. But now it's time to have a vote. I'm excited about starting a new chapter for myself after 6 years of being mayor, and the important thing is to have a vote in terms of changing the city, to continue to change the city, to continue to revitalize the city.
And earlier today, we sat down in the studio with former SU professor and co-founder of PACE, Dr. Harry Basehart, to talk to him about some of the dynamics of this election and what factors might swing the scales come Election Day this Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Basehart. You are the one to go to when it comes to Salisbury city elections around here.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I want to start by asking you what you think will be some of the main issues that voters are going to be looking at to determine who they choose in this election.
Well, that's a good question. There's a lot of things that all the candidates seem to be behind. One is the revitalization of downtown. Everyone is supporting that. Everyone is behind the Main Street proposal that I think has been pretty well approved now. Everyone talks a lot about that. But there are some traditional issues in Salisbury. One is college student housing in the community. That's always a big issue. And one that just popped up this year, although the crime rate is declining, is a curfew for young people. So that one's been discussed some too.
And crime and the economy, basically the two issues, and we see that nationwide, and of course that comes to Salisbury.
Yeah, you're exactly right. In attending a forum the other night at the university, all the candidates want to bring manufacturing jobs to Salisbury, and they want high-skilled jobs, so there's good salaries. Well, every community in the country wants to do that, and no one was too specific as to how you're going to do it. I mean, I would love to see that. We'd all love to see it, but it's a very tough job.
What's the biggest race to watch? What's the most interesting race that you'll be looking at on Tuesday?
I think it's the one we just discussed, District 3, and I guess because that's the one district I live in, but it's interesting. Two candidates, two incumbents, a young person running. I think that makes it very interesting. And then also, I think District 2, which is another majority-minority district, although it's only slightly minority. It's like 51%, 52% minority. And there we have three candidates running, and one African-American, one of Iranian descent, and one Caucasian who's run before. I think that'll be a very interesting race to watch. There's no incumbent in that race. I think that'll be interesting to watch.
So no matter what, there'll be a new council come Tuesday.
That's right.
Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Basehart.
Thank you for having me.
And tonight, Brooke Reese closes out our broadcast, the final of this Breast Cancer Awareness Month, with a look at what some in the community are doing to help those coping with breast cancer.
With the month of October coming to a close, breast cancer awareness seems to fall back into the shadows as the holiday season kicks off. Women Supporting Women Executive Director Sue Revel explains why she loves helping women fight the disease.
Being able to help somebody who is just totally stressed out because first of all, they've had a diagnosis of cancer, and second of all, they have no understanding of what's going on. There's medical terminology being used. They're having to make some rapid decisions in their life that actually changes them with the figurement of a mastectomy. So it's very reassuring and makes me feel really great to be able to give them that and empower them, give them something back again. Most of them come in really have heard about breast cancer, but they really don't know anything in depth, and most of them are scared that they're going to die. So giving them reassurance that there are so many things out there now, and for them to start to understand, they realize that it's not always a death sentence.
Although 1 in 8 women are likely to get breast cancer in their lifetime, there's still a better chance for them to overcome it. For those in remission, Leanne Eagle has built an after breast cancer program at the local MAC Center that features healthy eating through growing an organic vegetable garden as well as many other amenities.
We have a wellness gym they can take in the gym for 6 months without payment. So we just have a personal trainer that helps to strengthen their upper body, their lower body. They get to take yoga, Tai Chi for better balance, stepping on. We have Cancer Thriving and Surviving. So there's many different, and it's really, they can write their own menu. Mm-hmm. So what one cancer survivor may need, the other one may not. I think it's impacted the women a great deal. We have served over 400 survivors through the tenure that we've been working on this. We bring, and all the funds that come in here go straight back out to the community.
And for SUTV Evening News, this is Brooke Reese reporting.
Thank you for that reporting, Brooke, and thank you, viewers, for joining us for one more week. We hope to see you next week. That concludes our broadcast. Good night.